Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Offices at 24/7 and I am here with all of you to discuss the master class regarding the principles and practices of banking. So first of all, welcome to all of you and let me know is audio and video both are okay, are we good to go? So first let me know is audio and video both okay, are we good to go, so that we will start the session. Very good afternoon to all of you. Also, I want all of you to share the session on your multiple Telegram channels or the Facebook page or WhatsApp groups, wherever you are linked to the people who are preparing for the JAIIB October 2023 paper. Okay, so let's start the session. Let me know that is audio and video both are okay. So in this particular class, what we are going to do, first of all, principles and practices of banking we are talking about. This is a subject in which 4 modules are there and all the 4 modules have a lot of syllabus in this particular subject. The total 55 units are there in the PPB syllabus, and when I am talking about 55 units, one second. When I am talking about 55 units in this particular single subject, it means this subject has a biggest syllabus comparatively of all your other subjects of JAIIB. So we have to cover here unit 55. Total units are there 55, and today we are only going to discuss the module A of your PPB. And in this class we will be having the session in form of questions. As you can see, top 25 questions we are going to discuss, but with the explanation. Okay, so we are going to discuss the explanation as well as the question in this particular session of your module A. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, if you are new to the channel of Offices at 24/7, then do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. So let's start. So first of all, if we talk about the today's session, this is what we are going to do. Why this MCQ session is very important. As you know, from Monday to Saturday, we are having a topic-wise questions in which concepts plus Monday to Saturday, you will find our session that will be concepts plus MCQ. Related to of that particular concept, we are going to have a MCQ in the end of the session following the concepts. Okay, so this is for your individual topic. Every day the single subject will be there in your YouTube, and that particular subject will cover one topic of your syllabus plus the MCQs. Now, in the Sunday special session, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss the certain questions on a particular module. As I have told you, we have 4 modules, A, B, C and D. Out of that, first we are starting with the module A, that is the top 25 question we are discussing, plus explanation will be there. The same session will be there at 5 p.m. for your Indian economy, Indian financial system. Okay, so let's start the session with the first question, and I want each and every one of you to stay active in the session and keep answering the question. So first question is talking about what is the role of CERSAI in CKYCR. So first of all, those who are here, I want all of you to answer what does this particular abbreviation stands for. CKYCR. What does this abbreviation stand for? You have to answer that. So as we know, the module A and module B, right? The module A and module B of our PPB covers AML KYC guidelines. If I am talking about AML or if I am talking about KYC, these are the certain guidelines that has been given by RBI for the country, in which we are going to discuss like what certain rules, regulation or what procedure should be followed so that we are able to stop the money laundering as well as we are able to stop the terrorism financing. To stop these two, the certain guidelines has been given. AML KYC guideline in India was given by Reserve Bank of India, and for international market you can see FATF, Financial Action Task Force. Financial Action Task Force gives us a certain recommendation, or I can say certain guidelines about our particular control of money laundering as well as your control of terrorism financing. Okay, so full form is what you have to tell me. Now the options are this: to perform the function of CKYCR, to regulate the function of CKYCR, to provide KYC service to the banks, none of the above. So you have to answer which of the following is correct regarding CKYCR. And Madhuri ma'am is saying central KYC. Very good. It is central KYC registry. Hana, this is central know your customer registry. So what does it used for? First is saying simply to perform the function. Second is saying to regulate the functioning. Third is saying to provide KYC services. And fourth is saying none of the above. So let me know which of the following is correct. What is the role of CKYCR? So first of all, central KYC registry, it is used for maintaining all the data regarding the customer's KYC. Now what is KYC? Know your customer. Know your customer is simply a process that have to be fulfilled by all the banks and financial institutions to do what? To simply manage or to simply understand the situation of customer. It means to identify your customer, to know about your customer, a certain process has to be followed by the banks, and that is known as KYC, know your customer. And central KYC registry is simply a registry which maintains all the data about the customers, right? Apart from that, those customers who are not registered here, they will also be registered. This has been said by RBI. So right answer for this particular question will be your A, to perform the functions of CKYCR. Okay, what SARSA is doing here? It will perform the function of CKYCR. It's a registry in which the data of customer will be maintained by the SARSA. So right option will be your A option. Okay, now second question is talking about director FIU IND can take action against dash for violence of PMLA obligation. First of all, what is PMLA? It is Prevention of Money Laundering Act. What is PMLA? It is Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and this act was introduced in the year 2002. Now this is the second question, and the second question is talking about again the money laundering. So let's understand what is money laundering. If I'm talking about money laundering, what is money laundering? Money laundering is simply a process. Okay, what is money laundering? Money laundering is simply a process to link or to convert, we can say, black money into white money. Okay, the conversion of black money into white money, this process is known as your money laundering. What we are doing? We are doing the conversion of black money into white money. And this is known as your money laundering. Now what is black money? Black money is simply the money that has been earned from a illegal source of income, or we can say illegal way of earning. Okay, like drug trafficking. Okay, if you are earning a certain amount of money by the help of your illegal way of transaction or illegal performance or illegal way of earning, that will be known as your black money. And the conversion of that black money into white money is known as your money laundering. Now if I talk about money laundering had 3 stages. First is placement. Second is layering. And the third is integration. Okay. If I am talking about placement, this is the first stage of money laundering, and in this stage of placement, what we are doing, we simply enter the black money or illegal money into the legal financial system. So the placement is a process where the illegal money will enter the legal financial system. How you are entering that? By depositing your money in the different banks and different financial institutions. That is known as placement. Okay. Now let's talk about layering. Now, if you have deposited money, that's not the money that is became white money. It is still a black money because still you do not have a legal source of income. Then we are going to do the layering. What is layering? Layering means simply creating a complex network of transaction. What we are doing in the layering, we are creating a complex network of transactions so that the investment by the person will not easily identified. Let's say, for example, I have a black money of rupees 10 crores. For example, if I want to invest that 10 crore rupees and I invest that 10 crore rupees only in a single market. Let's say I invested whole amount of money in the share market because I know huge capital raise can be there in the capital market, or I can say huge profit I can earn from the share market. So I have invested whole 10 crore black money in the share market. Now I will be easily find out by the banks, by the SEBI, by the managers that this person is doing the insider trading, or I can say not the insider trading but the money laundering. Why? Because if you are trading in the share market, you have to give your PAN number with your demat account. Every demat account. What is demat account? Dematerialized account in which the securities will be held in electronic form. And every demat account should be linked with your PAN number. This has been set by SEBI in April 2008. So if I transfer the whole amount of money in a single market, I will be easily find out, it will be easy to find out that this person is doing money laundering. So what I am doing in the layering, I am creating a complex network of transaction. The complex network of transaction means some amount of money I have invested in the share market, some in the derivative market, some in insurance business, some in pension funds, some amount I have invested in the, let's say for example, in the real estate, in the gold, in LIC policy, something else. So I created a complex network of transactions so that it will not be easy to find out. Now the third is integration. After investing money in different sector, still I don't have the legal source of income. Still I don't have the legal source of income. Now what I have to do? Simply I have to do the integration. In integration, what I have to do? Integration means I will make my own asset. I will convert that money into my own assets that will be visible to the public and to the government. Like for example, I have purchased a bungalow, I have started a business, I have purchased a luxurious car or something else. Now that will be known as integration, creating your own personal capital. Clear? Now, if someone asks me from where you have purchased this particular bungalow and how you were capable of purchasing or investing, let's say 10 lakh rupees in a bungalow or 20 lakh rupees in a bungalow. So I will have a legal source of income. I can say I have invested money in the share market and from there I got the return of 12% and that's how I purchased the bungalow. That's how I purchased the luxurious car. So now whatever personal capital I will be showing in the integration, okay, that particular capital or that particular asset will be having a certain legal source of income from the stage of layering, and this is known as money laundering. This is how we do the money laundering. First, we enter the illegal money into the legal financial system by depositing the money. Second, we create a complex network of transaction. Third, we buy personal capital. We create a capital assets for ourselves that will be showing the source of income from the legal source of investment that we have done in the layering stage. So this is the money laundering. So here we are talking about the director. PMLA is what? Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Government of India introduced this act to control or to give the punishment in case of your money laundering. Now what is FIU IND? Financial Intelligence Unit India. Now, Financial Intelligence Unit is a single unit, or I can say it's an unit which we can say which makes sure that what kind of transactions are happening in a bank. It means all kinds of reports in the banking system have to be submitted to the FIU IND, which is going to then check it that this is related to the money laundering or not. This transaction is suspicious or not. This cash transaction should be valid or not. Everything will be cross-checked by FIU IND, Financial Intelligence Unit India. Okay, and the principal officer of a bank have to submit the different reports to the FIU IND. Clear? Like the cash transaction report, suspicious transaction report is there. These two reports are very famous, cash transaction report and suspicious transaction report. Apart from that, we have a counterfeit currency report. Okay, we have a counterfeit currency report also. This is also famous, but these two are very important. Now the question is asking that the director of FIU IND can take action against dash for violation of PMA obligation. Like if you are not following Prevention of Money Laundering Act obligation, then the action against you can be taken by the director of FIU IND. So the action can be taken on against which of the following? The bank, any employee, the principal officer, all of the above. Let me know which of the following is correct. A, B, C or D. Which of the following is correct? So PMLA stands for what? Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Okay, D. Maximum people are going with the D option. Sorry. Okay. C and D, two options are coming. The right answer for this particular question will be your D option. The right answer for this particular question will be your D option. It means all of the above. The director can take action against the violence of the PMLA Act by the bank, by any employee of the bank, by the principal officer. So all of the above are the persons or the authority on against whom the action can be taken by FIU IND. So the right answer will be your D option. Okay. Now do remember the full forms also. That is also important. Now, under which section of BR Act? What is BR Act? Banking Regulation Act 1949. Earlier it used to known as Banking Companies Act. It has been changed into Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay, prohibits use of the words banker, banking, banking company by a company other than a banking company. So it is very simple. Under the Banking Regulation Act, it has been defined that the term bank, banker, banking company should be or should not be used by whom. So first of all, it is very basic thing that the particular authority, not the authority, the particular firms or entities who accept deposit from public, they are accepting deposit from public, and this deposit will be used for the lending purpose. This deposit will be used for the lending purpose. Only these entities are allowed to use the words like banker, banking, banking company. Okay. Now, first of all, under which section it is defined? Section 6, Section 5A, Section 5B, Section 5.1. So, which of the following is the right answer? Which of the following is the right answer? Under which particular section it has been said? Let me know. So, Banking Regulation Act earlier used to known as Banking Companies Act. It used to known as what? It used to known as Banking Companies Act. Okay. Ashwin sir is saying 6. Rishi sir is saying 5A. What about rest? Okay, so the right answer for this particular question will be your C option, that is section 5B. It gives us the different definitions of your banking also, like what is banking, what are the functions of banking, will be defined under the same section of BR Act. So Banking Regulation Act, which used to be known as Banking Companies Act, it gives under the section 5B the detailed description of banking. Now what is banking according to this particular section? This section says that banking is a kind of services that banks provide to the customer, and this term banking, banker or banking company can only be used when they accept deposit from the public for the purpose of lending to the other person. Then only they will be allowed to use these kind of terms, otherwise not. Okay, now if we talk about next question, this is talking about minor's account can be opened in the guardianship of. So if we want to open a minor's account, minor is simply a person who has not completed the age of 18 years. It means the below 18 years persons are known as minor. So is it allowed to minors to have an account? Yes, minor can have the account, but who can open the account for the minors or for the persons who haven't completed the age 18? So first is saying mother and father, second is saying mother or father, third is saying grandmother, fourth is saying elder brother. So you have to answer the minor's account can be opened in the guardianship of which of the following persons? Under the guardianship of which of the following person the account can be opened? Okay, father or mother, Ashwin sir is saying. Everyone is going with the B option. Yes, father and mother is a wrong, but father or mother both can become the guardian in case of minor's account. Acha, minors can have a credit account kya? Can minors have a credit account? Yes or no? So first of all, minors can open the account in the guardianship of their mother or father. Okay, there is no condition only father can be the guardian or only mother can be the guardian. Both can be the guardians of a minor on by whom the account will be opened. Acha, if I want, let's say there are certain government securities. Now what is government securities? Government securities is simply a piece of paper which gives you a proof that yes, you have provided a certain amount of money to the government of India, right? So there are so many types of government securities available in the country, like treasury bills is there, cash management bill is there, Kisan Vikas Patra, National Savings Certificate, dated government security, all these are the government securities. If let's say one of the security is Kisan Vikas Patra, so can minor purchase this security? Can minor purchase KVP, Kisan Vikas Patra? And also Kisan Vikas Patra is a kind of government of India security which should be purchased only by farmers, or it can be purchased by any person. Like if I want to invest in this security, can I do that? So let me know what is the condition of Kisan Vikas Patra. So Kisan Vikas Patra is a government security which doubles the amount of money whatever you invest in a certain period of time. And the maturity period of Kisan Vikas Patra will depend on the interest rate which have been decided by Government of India. If let's say in 6 years the money will be doubled, whatever interest Government of India is saying, giving you right now on the Kisan Vikas Patra, if on that particular interest within 6 years your money will be double, so the maturity of Kisan Vikas Patra will be 6 years. And if it's 7 years, it took 7 years to double your money, that will be 7 years. So the maturity period will depend on the what condition? On the interest rate that has been decided by Government of India, because it gives your money just double whatever you invest. But they are not chit fund, they are not risky. Hana, chit fund also gives you the attractive investment opportunities. Like within 15 days your money will be double, within 14 days your money will be triple or something else. But in Kisan Vikas Patra, we are saying that your money will be double after a certain period of time. That duration will depend on the interest rate. But both are different. Chit fund are regulated by state government. They there can be a risk you lose your money, but Kisan Vikas Patra is issued by the government of India, that's why there is no risk. So the answer is yes, but by any major person. Okay, it means on the name of minor, the Kisan Vikas Patra can be purchased, but it will be purchased by whom? It will be purchased by any other major. Let's say, for example, I have a sibling who is not who is a minor, so I can purchase the Kisan Vikas Patra on the name of my sibling, okay, but not the minor directly invest here. So the right answer will be mother or father. Right answer will be your mother or father. Yeah, Kisan Vikas Patra is a government security. You can purchase from the post office and all. Okay, also the National Savings Certificate you can purchase from Government of India's website, or if you want you can purchase from post office. Now next question, as per Fama, the basis criteria for a person to be considered as resident in India is the stay in India during the preceding financial year, which must be for a minimum of dash days. If any person wants to be, if any person wants to follow the criteria, that is that the person should be considered as a resident in India, the person have to stay in India in a financial year for how many days? Minimum for how many days? First option is saying your 90 days, second saying 182, third saying 180, fourth saying 91 days. So how many days a person have to stay in the country to be considered as resident in India? It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. Also, if I am talking about FAMA, what is FAMA? FAMA is Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. There used to be FARA, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. This act was introduced in 1947 and it was amended in 1973. Okay, and it was used by RBI since 1947 in the country to regulate the foreign exchange. What is the full form of FARA? Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. This act provides regulations on the foreign exchange of the currency. Now, what is foreign exchange? Exchange of currencies. If you convert dollar into rupee, rupee into dollar, dollar into yuan, yuan into rupee, or any other currency, that exchange of currency is known as foreign exchange. And the rate at which you exchange the currency, that is known as exchange rate. So they are used to FARA, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, which used to put a lot of restrictions or regulations in the conversion of currency. Okay, but this FARA was replaced by FAMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. It started implemented its rules regulations from the year 2000. Now, FAMA stands for Foreign Exchange Management Act. Now, Management Act means the RBI is going to manage the foreign currency only. No restrictions, no rules, no conditions will be there. But yes, what RBI is going to do? RBI is going to manage the foreign exchange in the country. That is FAMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act. Clear? Now, why this has been done? Because the major reason was 1991. What happened in 1991? Let me know. We have discussed this in Indian economy subject. Let me know what happened in 1991 because of which we have to introduce the FAMA. $182 days maximum are saying. Okay. First, let me know what happened in 1991. Crisis. What about rest? Okay, Ajay sir is saying LPG. What about rest? Vinay sir is also saying LPG. So we introduced the economic reforms in the country, that was liberalization, privatization and globalization. So under the globalization, it has been said that we want to link Indian economy with world economies. We want to do what? We want to link Indian economy with world economies, right? And at the time of linking Indian economy with the world economy, what we have seen there? We have seen that Indian economy became open economy. Indian economy became what? It became open economy. Now, what is open economy? Open economy is an economy where there is no restrictions from the government of the country on export and import of goods and services. And because of this globalization, because of this open economy, we replaced FARA with the Fama. Because in FARA, there used to be the restrictions in the exchange of the foreign currency. But now in Fama, we are only managing it. Okay, so the right answer here will be 182 days. That is the B option. Right answer will be B option. Very good. Now next, what are the operational norms laid down by RBI for banks and other regulated entities? Okay, so there are certain operational norms that has been laid down by Reserve Bank of India, the central bank of our country, that which should be followed by banks and other regulated entities. First is saying KYC directions, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, Basel III framework. Out of these 4 regulations or operational reforms, which has been laid down by Reserve Bank of India? Let me know which of the following is correct. A, B, C or D? Okay. So if I talk about these acts, first of all, Prevention of Money Laundering Act was introduced by Government of India. We have already discussed. Basel III framework was introduced by Basel Committee. Okay, that is the Basel is what? International Banking Regulation given by Basel Committee. If we talk about FATCA, this is known as what? FATCA. This is a Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. This is the act every Indian financial institutions or we can say the mutual funds, here they have to provide a required tax related information to the income tax authorities of the country that held by a specified US person. Now what happens, certain US person, like if you have heard about Panama Papers, so there are certain countries, there are certain cities in a particular country that are tax haven countries or tax haven cities are there. There is no tax, or if there is a taxation system, minimum tax they are charging from the public. So if we talk about this, the US persons, to avoid the taxation process of that particular country, they deposit or they invest their money in the country. And on that particular situation, we have introduced the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. So this is also not introduced by RBI. So it's very obvious. KYC Direction 2016 was given by RBI. I have told you in the starting of this session also that AML and KYC guidelines for India has been provided by RBI. RBI gives us the guidelines regarding the anti-money laundering and know your customer rules or norms. Now, which of the following are not true about term deposit? Question is asking not true about term deposit. If I talk about bank, so bank have a certain, if we talk about term deposit, what is term deposit? If I am talking about bank, bank has certain assets and liabilities. Every business have their assets and liabilities, right? Obviously, every business have their assets and liability. So assets means what? Loan and advances that bank is providing to their customer. That is your assets. What is liability? Liability is a public deposit which is to be returned by a bank to the public whenever they want. Okay, they means customer ask for. Now this deposit is divided into 2 parts, that is demand deposit and the term, or you can call it a time deposit also. So these 2 types of liabilities are there, demand liability, term or time liability. Demand liability means those accounts which are working on the demand of the customer. Whenever they want, they can deposit their money. Whenever they want, they can withdraw their money. That's your CASA. And term deposit or time deposit is simply a type of deposit in which a minimum duration and maximum duration will be defined for how much period you can maintain your funds. Okay, so this is the term deposit, or you can call it a time deposit. And the question is asking which of the following are not true about term deposit. First statement is saying repaid after expiry of the deposit period. Second, high interest rate which vary according to the period. Then time deposit are for a period ranging from 7 days to 124 months. So out of these three statements, which of the following is correct? You have to answer that. First, only 1, second only 2, third only 3, and fourth 1 and 2. Which of the following is true? So let me know. Acha, which of the following is not true? You have to answer. Not true. Okay. First and second is not true according to you. Do read the question again. Which of the following is not true regarding the term deposit? Out of these three statements, which of the following is not true? Okay, the right answer will be third only. Very good. Because the minimum period is 7 days, but the maximum period 120 months. It means only 10 years, not more than that. How many years should be there? 10 years should be there. So minimum 7 days and maximum 10 years is the duration of your term deposit. So out of these three statements, the third statement is not true. That's why the right answer will be C option. Okay, the right answer will be what? C option. Now next, how many types of accounts are permitted in India for NRI and PIO? It should be PIO. Now what is NRIs? Non-resident Indians. What is PIOs? Person of Indian origin. Now let's understand what are these people. First of all, NRIs are non-resident Indians. These are the Indians we are talking about who started living outside the country, and they are living more than 182 days outside the country. They are the NRIs. Person of Indian origins are the people who are not the citizen of our country, but their parents were the citizen of the country. So the parents, one or two, both mother or father or any one of them, if they have the citizen of the country and they give the birth to their child in the foreign country, then that child will be known as person of Indian origin. The child is what? The child is person of Indian origin because his parents or her parents belong to the India. Okay. Now you have to answer this question. First is saying 2, second is saying third, third is saying fourth, and fourth is saying fifth. So how many types of accounts are allowed for the NRI and person of Indian origins? Okay, so A and B, two options are coming. Vanessa, that is NRE and NRO, not NRI. Okay, so the right answer will be 3. 3 accounts can be opened by in India for NRIs and PIOs, person of Indian origins. That will be your NRE Act, non-resident external account, NRO Act, non-resident ordinary account, and FCNR Act, that is foreign currency non-resident account. Okay, NRE account and NRO account will be a kind of account in which CASA, RAFA, all the 4 types of account can be opened by NRI or PIU. Okay, NRE will be holding the money that has been earned outside the country. Let's say, for example, I am the person who is NRI. I am living outside the country for more than 182 days in a financial year, and I am earning a certain amount of money in the foreign country. But I want to save that money in India. I want to transfer that money from outside to India. And for that purpose, I will open the NRE account, because this account will be opened by NRI, and the income from abroad will be maintained under the NRE account. Now, NRO, non-resident ordinary account, it also be opened by NRI or PIU, but income from India will be maintained. Let's say I am working in abroad, but my house rent, pension, or let's say any other income I am generating from our own country that I want to save in India only, then I will open an NRO account. An FCNR account is your term deposit account, or you can open a current account in that also, but it is the account in which in foreign currency you can have the fixed deposit. And all these accounts can be opened by NRI and person of Indian origin. So right answer will be B. It means 3 accounts can be opened. Now, foreign currency denominated accounts. Foreign currency denominated accounts maintained in India cannot be in the form of dash. Okay, maintained in India cannot be in the form of dash. Now, if I talk about foreign currency denominated account, what does it mean? It means whatever account the customer is opening in India. Okay, that account will be in the foreign currency, not in Indian currency, but in foreign currency. But that account will be in India only. So, our question is asking, cannot be in the form of savings account, fixed deposit, current account, recurring account, or recurring deposit you can call it. So, let me know which of the following is correct. So, if we are opening what account? Foreign currency denominated account, okay, then in India it cannot be maintained in which form? Okay, so the right answer will be your C option, that is current account. No, current account can be opened not in the form of RD. Okay, the foreign currency denominated account cannot be opened in the form of RD, because see, if you are maintaining, if you want a savings account and current account, you can have current account will be in the form of EEFC account, exchange earner foreign currency account. Hana, exchange earner foreign currency account is there, in which you can happen the current account. Fixed deposit FCNR account is there. FCNR account is there. Okay, foreign currency non-resident account will be there, in which you can open the FD. Apart from that, savings account in the foreign currency can be opened in the FCNR A point of type of account, but not the recurring deposit. Not in the form of RD, you can open a foreign currency denominated account in India. So that's why the right answer will be D option. Okay. Now, which of the following is not the objective of cash management system? Not the objective of cash management system. So it's very obvious, cash management system is trying to make the persons, trying to make easy for the persons to manage their cash requirements. Because see, every business, every small and big business need a certain liquidity. If you have a proper liquidity in the business, then there will be no kind of risk will be available in your business. But if you do not have a proper liquidity condition, or if you are not capable of fulfilling the liquidity requirement of your business, then definitely a certain risk have to be followed. So the cash management system helps each and every business to have the proper liquidity available. So first is saying to improve revenue, second is saying to maximize profit, third is saying to minimize cost, fourth is saying to make easy housekeeping. So you have to answer out of these four, which of the following is not the objective of your cash management system. Okay. Any promotion? You are talking about bank promotion exam, Ajay sir? This session is related to JAIIB. Are you talking about bank promotion? Okay, so the right answer will be your D option. To make easy housekeeping, obviously not. It will improve the revenue because you have proper liquidity. It will improve your profit maximization. It will give you minimized cost. So the right answer will be D option. It is not the objective. Next. Deposit account which have not been operated more than 10 years are to be classified as. So the type of account which have not been operated for more than 10 years, it has to be classified as which of the following account? Inoperative account, dormant account, unclaimed account or dead account. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D. You have not used that particular account for 10 years duration. If we talk about inoperative and dormant account, these are the accounts which have not been used for a month of 12 and for a month of 24. Okay, now if I am talking about dead accounts means those accounts which have been already closed. They are not used, they are not active. Very good, it is unclaimed account. And these accounts money will be sent to the RBI under the DEF scheme. Under what scheme? Under the DEF scheme, whatever amount is there in such kinds of accounts, that is unclaimed account, will be transferred to the DEF scheme, and this will be used, this fund will be used by RBI for financial literacy purpose. Okay, so the right answer will be your unclaimed account. Very good, everyone. Now, which of the following are the key elements of KYC policy? Question is asking which of the following are the key elements of KYC policy. So KYC is what? Know your customer, we know, and KYC is simply a process that has to be compiled by all the banks and financial institutions to know about their customer. Okay, and there are certain KYC documents that have to be given by the customer to fulfill the requirement of bank and financial institution of knowing their customer. So first is saying customer acceptance policy, second is saying customer identification procedure, third is saying risk management, fourth is saying monitoring of transaction. So which of the following, right? Which of the following are the key element of KYC policy? Customer acceptance policy, customer identification procedure, risk management, monitoring of transaction. Answer which of the following is the key element of KYC policy. Okay. So the key elements of KYC policy are 4. How many key elements are there? There are 4 key elements. First is customer acceptance policy, second is customer identification procedure, third is risk management, and fourth is monitoring of transaction. It means all are the key elements of KYC policy. Okay, next. So right answer will be D option. Now question is asking cash management comprises of. So what is cash management, and it covers which of the following the question is asking. So the first one is saying to the collection of cash, to the concentration of cash, to disbursement of cash. So out of these 4 options, you have to answer which of the following is true regarding cash management. Yes, bank promotion sessions are conducted Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. Ajay sir. Okay, bank promotion exam sessions you will find from Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. And on Monday, I will be taking the session that will be on bank promotion at 6 p.m. I will be taking your subject economics there. So which of the following is correct? Let me know. So what is cash management? Cash management is simply refers to the collection, concentration and disbursement of cash. Okay, it covers what? It covers collection, concentration and disbursement of cash. It means all 1, 2, 3 will be right. So simply it encompasses the level of liquidity. It helps. This cash management helps us to encompasses the level of liquidity, the management of the cash balance and also the short-term investment strategies. Because if you have a proper liquidity, if you have a cash balance, if you have a proper liquidity level, you will be easily able to plan your next step. Okay, so that's why right answer will be D. Next. Which of the following are not included under currency? So we are talking about currency here, and which of the following is not a part of currency, that you have to answer. So first option is saying your all currency notes, postal notes and postal orders, money orders and check only, draft, traveler's check, letter of credit, bills of exchange and promissory notes, credit cards, letter of credit, promissory note or such other similar instrument as may be notified by Reserve Bank of India time to time will be currency. So you have to answer which of the following is not included under the currency. A, B, C or D. Yeah, recorded videos will be available on Offices at 24/7. You can go to the Offices at 24/7, go to the live section, you will find past classes there. Or you can go to the playlist also. Okay. So right answer will be D, all. Currency notes, postal orders, money orders and check, draft, traveler check, letter of credit, etc. Credit card, LC, promissory note, all these instruments are deal as what? Your currency. Next. Which of the following are not allowed to have a current account? Out of the certain options, which of the following is not allowed to have a current account? Now, what is current account? Current account is a deposit account in which a customer is doing what? Opening a current account without having a certain interest payment on that. So, minors, Parda-Nashin women, illiterate person, all of the above. Out of these persons, out of all these persons who are not eligible to get the current account in a bank. So right answer here will be see, it's very obvious. If we talk about, it's very obvious that the minors cannot have the current accounts. They are not eligible for it. Okay, then Parda-Nashin women, they are also not allowed to get the current account. Illiterate person, obviously they are not allowed to get your current account. But if I talk about the options, so right option will be all. They are not allowed to have a current account. They are not allowed to have what? They are not allowed to have current account. Next. How many types of power of attorney are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of these, how many types of power of attorneys are there? Let me know. 2, 3, 4 or 5. How many types of power of attorneys are there? Okay, so the right answer for this particular question will be how many types of power of attorney this question is asking about. Okay, done. Very good. There are 2 types. Hana, not 3 types. Not the B will be the not answer. The right answer will be A. There are 2 types of power of attorney. Okay, how many types are there? There are 2 types of power of attorney, general or universal. Okay, when we talk about power of attorney, first of all, what is power of attorney? It is simply a document executed by one person, called, that person is called as donor or principal, in favor of another person called the donee, or you can call that person agent, Hana, to act on behalf of the former person. Clear? So first we have a general or universal, second we have a specific or the limited. A specific or limited, you can call it. So these 2 types of power of attorneys are there. Okay, general or universal, specific or limited. So general power of attorney is issued for acting in more than one transaction, Hana, and it will converse very extensive power to the donee also. So right answer will be your 2, that is A option. Next, which statement are correct in terms of HUF? Now, what is HUF? Hindu Undivided Family. Out of these 4 options, which of the following is correct in terms of HUF? First is saying the elderly male member of HUF is known as Karta. All other members of the family, including married or unmarried daughter of family, known as co-persons. Then eldest female member of Hindu Undivided Family can also be a Karta. Only 1, 1 and 2. Second, all 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following statement is correct about Hindu Undivided Family? Let me know which of the following is right answer. See, if we are talking about co-parsoner, it means the person who have equally right, Hana, or who have the person who have the right to have equal shares in the inheritance property or something else. And the right answer for this particular question will be your all are correct about Hindu Undivided Family. Not only 1 and 2, third is also correct. Eldest female member can also become the Karta of the family, Karta of the Hindu Undivided Family. Okay, so right answer will be D. Next, as per PMLA, that is Prevention of Money Laundering rules, who is responsible for overall compliance with the obligation of the bank related to AML and KYC requirement? So question is asking that according to the Prevention of Money Laundering rules, out of the following option, who is responsible for overall compliance with the obligation of the bank that is related to AML and KYC requirement? Is it designated director? Is it principal officer? Is it AML team? Is it managing director? So out of these 4, who is responsible for complying overall AML and KYC requirement in a bank? A, B, C or D? So I have told you, if I am talking about principal officer, the principal officer have to submit the certain reports. The principal officer have to do what? The principal officer have to submit the certain reports to the FIU IND. To whom? To the FIU IND. Okay, B answer is there. Maximum are saying B will be the right answer. Okay. No, it's not principal officer, it is designated director. It is the responsibility of designated director to make sure that overall AML KYC obligations guidelines have to be fulfilled or not. Hana, this have to be checked by designated director. Principal officer will submit the certain reports to whom? Financial Intelligence Unit, India. Okay, what kind of reports it can be? It can be a cash transaction report, suspicious transaction report. I have already told you about these two reports. Apart from that, we have a counterfeit currency report. Okay, we also have your non-profit organization report. Non-profit organization report. Okay, we also have a cross-border wire transfer report. Cross-border wire transfer report. So all these report will be submitted by principal officer to the FIU IND, but the responsibility is of designated director. Okay, right answer will be A. Now, which statement is incorrect in terms of BSBD account? Now, what is BSBD account? Basic Saving Bank Deposit Account. This account was created by changing the name of No Frills account. Okay, in the year 2012. First is saying receives credit of money through any electronic channel, deposit, collection of checks including check drawn by central state government agencies and department. Second, no limit on number and value of deposits that can be made in a month. Credit card is issued only second, one and second only third, and all are correct. Okay, answer me this question. Which of the following is correct here? About the BSBD account, there are other conditions in the BSBD account. What are the conditions? First of all, you cannot manage or you cannot maintain a deposit more than 50,000 anytime. If you want a loan will be available for a person who have a BSBD account 1 lakh in a year. In a year, not more than 1 lakh loan will be available. Then if we talk about the withdrawal and transfer, that will be allowed 10,000 in a month, not more than. Withdrawal and transfer will be done 10,000 in a month, not more than that. And the 4 transactions in a month from your account will be allowed by using the ATM. Apart from that, your remittance, foreign remittance from India to foreign transfer of fund or from foreign to India transfer of fund by using BSBD account can be done only and if only you have fulfilled the KYC guidelines. Okay, so the right answer here will be your D option. All are correct. Right answer will be your D option. That is, all are correct. All the statements are correct about BSBD account. Next, which of the following documents are not covered under the OVDs for KYC purpose? Now, what is OVDs? Official valid documents. Hana, what is OVDs? OVDs are simply your officially valid documents. So, which of the following is not a part of officially valid document? Bank passbook, driving license, proof of possession of Aadhaar number, voter's identity card issued by Election Commission of India, only 1, only 2, only 3, and 1 second. And the fourth option here will be your, let me write that, all 1 to 4th. So you have to answer which of the following is correct. Not a part of officially valid document. So the passport, driving license, proof of possession of Aadhaar number, voter identity card that is issued by election commissioner, job card that has been issued under the NREGA, then your letter issued by the National Population Register. These are the 6 officially valid documents that has to be counted, but not the passbook. Bank passbook is not a part of your officially valid document. So right answer will be option number A. Right answer will be your option number A. Okay, next. Banks are required to report to FIU IND, Financial Intelligence Unit, India, any suspicious transaction noticed by them within dash days of establishing suspicion. Like if let's say a member of a bank find out or has a certain kind of doubt that this transaction may be a suspicious transaction. So the principal officer of a bank have to submit the report to Financial Intelligence Unit in how many days? D option is 15. 17 days, 7 days, 30 days, 15 days. Which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? Okay, so right answer will be your after 7 days. The 15 days report will be your cash transaction report, counterfeit currency report, non-profit organization report, and cross-border wire transfer report. These reports should be submitted by principal officer to the Financial Intelligence Unit India in the succeeding month till 15th. Okay, so right answer will be 7 days for suspicious transaction report. Now, cash credit facility is a fund-based, non-fund-based, both A and B, or none of the above. D option is none of the above. So you have to tell what is the cash credit facility is. So we have the credit facility of two types. One is fund-based credit facility and the another one is non-fund-based facility. If I'm talking about fund-based facility, this is the facility in which actually bank have to give funds. Actually bank have to give loan to the customer. The money will go from bank to customer. Non-fund based facility as the facility in which bank is not providing any kind of cash from its side, but bank is taking a guarantee on behalf of other person. So the right answer will be the cash credit is your what? It is a fund based facility because bank have to give a certain amount of money to the customer. So right answer will be A option. Next. Read the following statement about the relationship between the bank and its customer. Okay, banker-customer relationship we are talking about here. So first statement says when a customer deposit their money with the bank customer becomes a lender and bank becomes a borrower. Second is saying bank is required to use the money in a way most beneficial to the customer. So you have to tell which of the following statement is correct. Fourth statement I will write here. That is statement 1 and 2. Are false. So let me know which of the following is correct. Okay, yes, LC and BG, they are the non-fund based for credit facility. So you can see here, it is true if the customer deposits the money, the customer is a lender and bank becomes a borrower. This is true. Also, the bank is required to use the money in a way most beneficial to their customer, obviously. So both the statements are true. Okay, both the statements are true. Next, which of the following is not the stage of financing of terrorism? So terrorism financing is one of the major issue, not only in India, at international market we are seeing, international level we are seeing. Because of that, AML KYC guidelines has been given by RBI as well as Financial Action Task Force. So raising, moving, storing, and the fourth one here will be your allocating. Fourth one will be your allocating. So out of these four, you have to tell which of the following is not a stage of financing. Which of the following is not a stage of financing? Raising, moving, storing, allocating. So if I talk about the terrorism of financing, this particular terrorism of financing includes 4 stages. The first stage is raising, that is correct. Second stage is moving, that is also correct. The third stage is storing, that is also correct. But the fourth stage will be your using. The fourth stage will be your using, not the allocation. So right answer will be D option. Okay, so do remember, like in the money laundering we have studied, there are 3 stages: placement, layering and integration. Similarly, under the terrorism financing or financing of terrorism, we have 4 stages, that is raising, moving, storing and using, not allocating. So the right answer will be your here D option. The right answer is D option. Next. In cash transaction report, cash transaction above rupees 10 lakh is to be submitted on monthly cash basis by 15th of the following month to the dash by dash. So who is going to submit this particular report and when? That the question is asking. Okay, is it RBI SEBI, CBI Economic Offence Wing RBI, then FIU IND Principal Officer, and the fourth one I will write here, that is FATF Financial Action Task Force and FIU IND. So you have to tell out of these 4 options, the report will be submitted to whom and by whom. So I think the answer of this question I have given in the middle of this particular topic or this particular session so many times. So I have told you the reports, the cash transaction report, suspicious transaction report, all the reports have to be submitted by principal officer. So by dash means the second should be your principal officer and only third option is there. So right answer will be third. So it should be submitted to FIU IND by whom? By the principal officer. So the right answer will be your C option. Okay, that I have discussed so many times. So this is what we have discussed. We have completed 25 questions on the PPB, module A of your PPB. So now let me know, out of 25 questions, how many questions you guys have answered clearly or answered accurately. Okay, so because same process we are going to follow for the upcoming sessions also, the special master class for your subject in which we are going to discuss 25 top questions from a single module of your PPB subject. So let me know out of 25 how many you have answered correct. And those who are watching recorded session, they also have to let me know in the comment section how much you scored in this particular session. Okay, and if you have doubt in any particular question, you can ask in the comment section. I will check your comment and answer there. Now, if you want to get the detailed batch for PPB and for all the 4 subjects of your JIB, you can go to the Adda 24/7 application and go to the JIB CIB section. Here in the JAIIB October 2023 tab, you will find the batches available. So Sankalp batch 1 and 2 is already started for English medium candidate and Sankalp batch 3 is already on the store. So the Sankalp batch 2 has been started. To enroll, just click on the batch, do read all the details, click on the buy now option, and when you click on the buy now option, you will find a code here that is July 75. It will give you 75% discount, but much better is what? Prep 80. Prep 80 will be there. It will give you 80% discount. But for additional discount, what you have to do? You have to purchase the product from Adda 24/7 application, because there you will get 1% additional discount. Okay, 1% additional discount will be available. So 81% discount will be available. You have to pay around 3,600 something. Yeah, Naresh sir, from Monday to Saturday, we have a individual subject classes. Out of that, I will be taking Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. These 3 days are mine, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday, in which I will be taking Indian economy, Indian financial system and the PPB. And on Sunday, we are going to have a master class. Okay, now this is how you can enroll in the batch also, and this is the schedule I have told you for my subject of your Indian economy, Indian financial system and PPB, right? So let's end the session here. Also, if you find this particular session useful, then do make sure you share with your colleagues also who are preparing for the same October JIB exam. Okay, and do not forget to like the session, and if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Apart from that, one more important thing is that I will be coming up again today at 5 p.m. with the Indian economy, Indian financial system session. So do make sure at 5 p.m. we are meeting again on the same channel. Okay, so take care all and all the best.